So in a couple days, it's going to be September, and September is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. So this is going to be a two-parter. This episode is just going to be talking about what are some different resources you can access, and then the next episode is going to be talking about what are some warning signs and some symptoms that maybe you can go ahead and you can identify for yourself or for somebody else. So for resources, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to go into some resources now. Actually, no, I'm going to go into some stats just real quick. So 90% of people who have died by suicide actually have a treatable disease or diagnosis that they can get help for. So 90%, that's huge. And also, as far as people who are between the ages of 15 and 24, suicide is the second leading cause of death. It's number 2. So it's increasing. And I think probably like, I don't know how far long ago, but long ago, a couple years ago, 5 years ago, I don't know how long ago, it was the 3rd. So it's definitely climbing, and we're definitely seeing more and more and more of it. So the more we can do about it, the more we can prevent it, and the more awareness we can have about it, the more understanding we can have about it. Okay, so now I'm going to get into some resources. So websites that are really helpful for people just like anybody that just maybe wants to know some information about awareness and prevention. You can go ahead and you can go to suicidepreventionlifeline.com. So there's also a phone number that I'll talk about later. And you can actually go ahead and get some information about it. And there's even like a chat line that you can use for that too. Another website is the hopeline.com. It's more of a faith-based. Another one would be afsp.com. It's the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Another one that has tons and tons of resources would be to write loveonherarms.com, or it would be twloha.com. To write loveonherarms.com. It's actually kind of a cool little website. Other websites would be yellowribbon.org, which is a suicide prevention program, the Yellow Ribbon. And then one that's actually really pretty effective, and it has a lot of good information specifically for LGBTQ population, would be the trevorproject.org. It's more specifically set up for that population because actually the rate of suicide and self-harm is pretty increasing within that because of stigma and that sort of thing. Okay, so as far as phone numbers, so the National Suicide Hotline, remember it, memorize it, do all you can. 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255. You can also use the NAMI chat line, which is 741-741. And it's not a chat line, it's a text line. So you can go ahead and you can text them if you're not very comfortable talking to someone on the phone. For the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, there's actually a Spanish number, which is 888-628-9454. And then for the Trevor Project, that phone number would be 866-488-7386. So do what you can, get this information out to everybody that you possibly can. It's really good information. It's really good resources to be able to share with anybody and everybody that you ever could possibly know. Share it to like your third cousin and your great aunt. They would love it. So like I said earlier, next time I'm just going to go ahead and talk about like warning signs and some different symptoms just to kind of be aware of. That maybe for yourself and for somebody else that you care about. And then you can refer them to these lovely little resources that I was just talking about. It would be amazing. So until next time, hope you all take care of yourself and do what you can to care for other people. See ya.